Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. Today we're discussing a terrifying interactive haunt that may be too much for some, including me in Nowata, Oklahoma. And after the break, there may be more than meets the eye in Nowata. I'm Brett.
And I am Harley.
We have continued to be booked solid.
We've been very busy.
Unfortunately, it's to our detriment. We can't get to everything.
No, we definitely.
We can't get to everything. We've tried. Lord knows we've tried. But we're doing the best we can. We're in the thick. This is our sweet spot. We're in the thick of the Halloweens. The Halloweens. I said this is like the Halloweens, but I'm trying to avoid saying it. It's spooky.
That's not my issue. I've never had a problem with you saying it's this particular season. What I have a problem with you saying, because you say it a lot, is it's that time of year, or it's about that time again.
It is. Technically,
but you say it every time. So it's always that time of year.
Well,
no matter what time of year it is, it's that time of year.
So before we get too far into the weeds, and we'll have a feedback section devoted a little bit to what I'm about to say.
All right.
We're lifting the moratorium tonight.
On what?
Cursing.
Are we? Because
I have been instructed.
Are you talking about feedback right now?
So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to do my my darndest.
Okay.
To not say a frickin'
prick?
I'm not going to say a frick. I'm not even going to unless fudge is in the recipe, I'm not saying fudge. I'm not doing any of it. No cuss words. No S words. No M words. F words.
B words.
Backwards.
Q words.
4 words.
Z words.
So I think it starts today.
All right.
I'm turning over until we get some more.
Are we going to start a curse jar?
Well, until we get more fall leaf, the leaf I'm turning over is all shucks, no darns. I mean, it's just this is the future of the OnlyinOKShow starts right now.
After these messages.
After these messages. Don't do drugs. Coming up next.
So, our episode today.
Yeah.
Is a place that I'm positive that you couldn't handle. So, after our video in Tucker Cemetery.
Yeah.
I have come to the conclusion that you're a chicken.
I'm a wuss.
So, the place that we're talking about today, I really, really, really want you to go.
Why?
Because I think you would piss yourself literally.
You just cussed. Take it back.
I didn't make
You didn't
this.
agree.
You didn't agree to this.
Right. Daggone it. Don't do it. Shucks.
You would wet yourself. 100%. The Asylum in Nowata is based on an actual 1940s era mental institution. One of the most realistic, disturbing, and more importantly, interactive haunts in the state.
Listen, I will be the first to tell you, in the listening audience that's listening at home, hi everybody, hit like, we love you. But we're doing this is our first live. We're doing a live stream. We're finally up with the times. Okay? You don't think we're up?
No, I feel like we need to wear bowler hats and...
Listen here, fella. So, I'll be the first to tell you. I went to my first haunted house last year. It was Guthrie Scaregrounds. Scared the toots out of me.
The toots? That is unacceptable. You have to come up with better...
It scared the
better non-cuss words.
It scared the poo-poo. It made me go potty, as I would tell my kids.
Oh my God, please stop.
And so, I hadn't been to a haunted house in 25 years. Now, here's the thing. Anybody that knows me knows I love horror movies, okay? Horror movies are my jam. I like scare. I can take you to my movie collection now. I have Michael Myers masks. I've got all the stuff. I've got horror posters. I don't like to be startled. I grew up in the ghetto.
Yes.
I was jumped. I've had guns pulled on me. Imagine having glasses in the 1980s.
I grew up in the same place as you, and I have a question for you.
But what?
I have a question for you because I had a run-in with a gang in high school.
Yeah. What gang?
Dude,
You're making up the name.
I'm not
making up the name.
I'm totally not making up the name. They called themselves the Crazy Babies.
This is not real.
Where it was right behind Southwest, the hospital on...
Oh, yeah, Southwest Medical.
Yeah, Southwest Medical Center.
What did they call it then? They called it South Community. That was it.
That was it, yeah.
The Crazy Babies?
Like from the song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. So you've had a brush. You've had a few run-ins.
Oh,
listen, I had to...
That was just the funniest one.
I had to be relocated out of the state of Oklahoma because the Bloods...
Oh, God. You weren't messing around.
The Bloods were looking for me. No, I had a price on my head, and had it not been for a couple of moms in the neighborhood that didn't put up with any doo-doo.
So I had to skate on my skateboard slightly faster than the three fat kids that called themselves the Crazy Babies, but you were literally running from the Crips.
No, the Bloods.
The Bloods. I'm sorry.
And in my neighborhood, I can safely say this. The Bloods were a bunch of white trash white kids for the most part. It wasn't, and they were kind of a ragtag bunch, but they had guns. They meant business. And it was because I was talking to a girl. Women are trouble.
I don't think that counts.
Well, either way, I know scared. I know fear.
But do you know interactive horror?
Yeah, I lived in the hood.
So, dude, the Asylum, you're isolated in this 1940s era sanitarium.
Yeah.
Where you and your friends are admitted right into the building right as the other patients are breaking free to take over.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Here's the thing. You go into a haunted house, you know when they're going to jump out at you. And it always seems like they wait until it's my turn.
Well, you can make it worse. I love this about this particular haunt. You can actually make it worse.
Yeah.
So anyway, you navigate your way through the twisted rituals and try to avoid getting caught by the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But you're basically trying to get out.
Yeah.
And as people are escaping, more crazier and crazier people are escaping from cells downstairs. So, like I said, there are some options that make this a little bit more intense. But to start off with, there's some do's and don'ts.
Don't touch.
Don't wear clothing or shoes that you want
to not get blood on a bed.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They use theatrical blood, and it looks like they use...
real blood?
No, it just looks like they use a massive ton of theatrical blood. Yeah. It's everywhere.
Hang on. This episode's brought to you by Gatorade. Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. You good? Okay. Go ahead.
Oh my God. I have to work at a particular pace. You can't just be breaking the fourth wall on me here. They recommend that you be open-minded.
Yeah.
You will be touched.
I don't like touching. Now, I do like PDA. Just kidding, I don't like PDA. I was kidding. Take that out. We're going to delete all that.
No, we're not.
It's stricken from the record. Like, I could hug you and be okay with it. I don't need a serial killer giving me PDA. You know what I mean?
Yes. Again, though, expect blood. But if you want to take it up a notch, they have the ultimate Asylum experience.
The ultimate.
If you have to wear a special t-shirt.
Yeah. The
Blood Soaker Special Edition t-shirt. So the patients and doctors know that you're there.
Yeah.
And you mean business. Like, they can grab you and drag you into another room.
They can drench you with blood.
The whole nine.
Right.
So, like, terrifying next level haunt.
They can accost you about your extended warranty.
But if you do that, you will be singled out.
Yeah.
You will be separated. And apparently there will be a lot more blood.
There will be blood. Lots of blood.
Have you seen
what?
Any of the pictures?
Yeah. It's wild. It's bloody. It's gory. It's ghastly.
The costumes?
Dude, they're next level.
They are. I mean, they're not playing around. This isn't...
Welcome to the Trail of Terror. Beware of the ghouls and goblins.
Beware of the farmer with bloody mouth for some reason.
That is not a sheep. That is, in fact, a man sheep. He will devour you.
Bloodthirsty man sheep. Dude, is that just a sheep with like...
He's half sheep, half man, and all devil. Go ahead.
So the Asylum, though, is primarily weekends only.
Yeah.
They do sell out, so if you are interested in doing this, you want to buy tickets now.
Yeah.
Admission is not bad at all. It's $25 for the normal days.
Dude, that's nothing.
$30 for their special days. They have a $15 fast pass and a $35 front of the line pass.
Listen.
Yep.
You want to talk about a value? I bought 2 tickets.
To Paradise?
No, to Wicked, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
They released them today. You know how much a single ticket in a regular theater, no frills, cost?
$23.
Close. $17.94 a ticket.
Ow.
I will gladly go and have the sheep from hell put his wool upon me.
Why?
I could, dude. You know how hard it is for me not to. I lean so heavily into saying curse words are crutches for me, man. And you know what the big one is? Forget about it because I ain't saying it. So I'm struggling. Like, how do I make this episode work without cussing in it? I'm doing my best.
So the Asylum Haunted Attraction is located at 304 West Cherokee Avenue in Nowata.
Okay.
Website is oklahomaasylum.com. For real, 100%, if you're thinking about doing this, go to the website first and verify this is something you want to participate in.
Yeah, buyer beware. This is one of those things where you can go in with the basic package, or go, if you're a pro, go all the way. Don't be a chicken doo-doo.
Please stop.
I'm trying here. Don't be a chicken, scaredy cat. Well, coming up after the break, there's more to Nowata that meets the eye. Roll out! Well, today we've got a new power source for the OnlyinOKShow. One that's putting a roof over our heads, literally and figuratively. I am, of course, talking about JCM and Sons.
So if you're looking for a roofer, we do have a new sponsor of the show, JCM.
Well,
JCM
hell,
Sons.
if you're looking for more than just a roof, dude, they do it all.
They do. They're a one-stop shop, from roofing to gutters, windows, doors, patios, remodeling, even new construction. They're licensed and insured.
And the good news?
Yes.
When you call the number that we're going to give you, you're not talking to some slimy salesman with a beard and glasses. You're actually talking...
Wow.
You're actually talking to the owner of the company.
They are passionate about their work. They're committed to providing professionalism and award-winning customer service.
They give you step-by-step plans on your project. They'll keep you in the loop every step of the way. And long after your project is complete, they'll be there to provide support and maintenance. Now, we're going to do something unprecedented. Besides, try not to do this in 100 takes. We're going to give you, the listener, an opportunity to save $500 on your next roof, remodel, gutter, you name it, whatever they offer, $500. All you have to do is mention this ad to them. You're going to get $500, and it's simple. Give them a text, give them a call, 405-308-7365. That's 405-308-7365.
Or find them on the internet at jcmandsons.com. So, contrary to what some kid in 5th grade told me, the name Nowata is not because they don't have any water.
I was thinking of, hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. I'm at church camp.
I literally had a kid
Hanawata.
in grade school tell me that they named it that because they didn't have water.
Yeah.
So, I had thought that forever.
That kid's an idiot.
But it is derived from a Delaware Indian word meaning welcome or friendly.
Unless you go to the asylum.
I think even going to the asylum, they're still welcoming and friendly. It's
when you're giving them the money.
when you get into it, that's when things
when
change.
all heck breaks loose.
Yes, heck. When the gates of heck burst wide open.
And those meanie britches and them sons of guns.
Oh my God, you seriously have to work on some PC cursing.
By George, you're right. Go ahead.
But again,
come on, you son of a bee sting. Are you going to be hurt?
No, I'm going to die. You already messed me up. They live up to their name, though. They're friendly. They're welcoming. One of the things that Nowata is famous for is its historical significance. Dude, every building in Nowata is like 110 years old.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that. There's a few small towns we could run into right now, and it's like you could salvage a brick, maybe.
Every one of their buildings, I mean, they've been well preserved, but you could explore a lot of the history around Nowata at the Nowata County Historical Museum. It showcases a lot of artifacts and exhibits related to the area's history. But honestly, for me, downtown.
Yeah.
Dude, just the architecture and the age and the amount of upkeep that's been done in Nowata it's gorgeous.
Yeah, 100%. I like when a small town can find a way to put a little money back just to kind of, I don't necessarily care if the old bank is a bank. What I do care is if it still looks like the old bank and it's not a rummage room. Take good care of it. Do something with it. Make it, repurpose it. Don't tear it down and don't let it fall into disrepair into a pile of rubble. Stop doing that.
Well, and to the kid in grade school that told me Nowata, Oologah Lake is right down the street. It's a popular destination for a lot of outdoor activities, boating, fishing, camping.
Yeah, but
also known for the Oklahoma octopus. Yes, at least according to
Oologah is actually an ancient,
probably another 5th grade kid.
Probably.
I'm just saying.
I think Oologah means octopus.
Probably.
We'll
have to get somebody with the Delaware Nation.
We'll start our own urban legend. Darn it.
But there are lots of small town events that happen throughout the year. I'll drop a link in the show notes.
I was just pulling the rubber. Sorry, it scared me. I wasn't expecting the rubber band to break, and it scared me. Please go ahead.
I'll drop a link in the show notes for the Chamber's website, but definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, for sure. Get in the car. Just go somewhere, for God's sakes. Quit sitting around on TikTok and actually get out there and go and do something. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's getting a little hard to handle.
What?
Feedback.
There's a lot of feedback.
It's coming from all directions.
And more importantly, when we have feedback that we've already discussed is going to be included on the show, to front load that feedback and ruin my show notes is unacceptable.
Yeah.
But apparently somebody that is trying to be anonymous, so we're going to anonymize their name.
Yeah.
And say Lawrence of Arabia said that she loves the show.
I thought you said it's Loras of
Arabica beans.
Arabica beans, yeah.
Yes. She said she loves the show, but her children listen to the show with her, and occasionally Brett talks like a sailor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try better. Well, that's a pirate, right? Yes. I think I did pretty good
heck dang, for sure.
God darn. I think I did pretty...
Hockey sticks and stuff. I don't even know.
I did pretty fudging good this time around.
Oh my God.
Let's call it like it is. But, we have, and this goes without saying, we've really kind of blown up in the last 9 days. So it's really important that what we're about to say, you heed the call.
All right. I'm curious.
Do what Lawrence of Arabia did. Do what Jake Jones did. Do what hundreds before have done in the past. If you want to leave feedback, you want to know us how we're doing, you want to count how many curse words I say or how many I try to avoid, the single best way, and this doesn't change anything, we're still going to get messages on YouTube, we're still going to get it, but
if you want us to see it quickly, OnlyinOKShow at gmail.com. I repeat, frickin' OnlyinOKShow, god darn it, at gmail.com. Friggin' nay, man. All right, your pet peeve has been noted. Everybody heard it.
Shucks.
But I think one of the things that I've noticed a lot lately that really makes me happy, puts a smile on my face, changes my mood, is when We talked to a business owner that says,
yeah, thank you.
oh, yeah, thanks, dude. People are flooding through. They said they heard about it.
That is the best.
Heard about me from you.
That's the best business card. That's the best compliment. That's ultimately, at the end of the day, it's exactly why we do what we do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a restaurant that sells surf and turf. There's a lot of restaurants and businesses out there that they're banking solely on your involvement. If we can gather people to go to these places and provide some relief, or just
I think if everybody that listened to this show replaced one Taco Bell Lux meal
with a
local owned restaurant,
with a Taco Boy Taco Sampler Supreme,
I think we would be happier, they would be happier, and you would be happier.
You would be happier. It taste the difference. I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Gatorade. Taste the difference. I do think it's a big part of what we need to be doing anyway.
Agreed.
I mean, the quality, these companies are spending $20 on a box of tacos. The quality, there's 20 tacos that don't taste any better than the first one. Do your thing. Do whatever you want. But here's the thing. You want to work with us, you do what we tell you to do. Dang it. This has been the OnlyinOKShow. New episodes, new content all the time. Like, love, follow for more. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley, and we're out of here.
Peace. I knew I was going to do it.
Yeah, it's not in the script. I promise you that.
I went off script because I'm a trained actor. I asked for bottled water and you give me Gatorade. What do you think I am? An amateur?
You are.
I'm the talent. I'm joking. All right, man. Here we go. We're going in cold, man. We're going to raw dog this ad.
Is that appropriate language?
It is.
I don't think that it is. Are you starting this?
Raw dog is a cowboy term that means get out there and wrangle those.
I don't think it is, dude.
Go there and rustle the. Where are we at? Where's the ad at? Where'd it go? Where'd it go, man? All right.
When we be talking about Oklahoma, I be using sailors' words like arr. We won't be using words like starvey dog and winch.
You're all right.
I'm all right.
Checkity check. Kills me the number of arguments that break out over how long a restaurant's been in a spot. Yeah. Or just anything. I mean, that was just the one that I saw. Did you see the comment that someone had made? And somebody tagged one of their friends on one of our episodes and said, "You got to check this place out." And the person replied back, "How about you stop telling me that I need to check out something that I tagged you in first?"
It's more than meets the eye. The OnlyinOKShow. Roll out.
That's great.
And 3, 2, and welcome to the show. Today we're discussing a terrifying interactive haunt that may be too much for
Pause.
What? Am I rushing?
No. You pointed your one. We have 379 episodes that all end with 3, 2, 1.
Gotcha.
Not 3, 2 pointing finger.
I got you. All right, ready?
Yep.
And 3, 2, 1.